10 knife long, yea? Yea. Now, in this, Shakespeare inspires young ones to love. He inspires villains to villainy. He also inspires young heroes to rise from unlikely places. Perhaps we have one such, influenced by one of such said villains. And perhaps they could play a scene.
By the mass house, art not thou horribly afeard?
Not a whit.
Well,
In faith, I lack some of thy instinct.
But they'll be horribly chilled tomorrow when thou comest to thy father. If thou love me, practise an answer.
Dost thou stand for my father and judge me on the particulars of my life?
Ha! Shall I? Content! This stool shall be my skate. This sept shall be my sept. And this cushion? My crown. Give me a cup of sack to make my eyes look red. Or maybe thought that I have spoke in passion.
Well, here is my leg.
And here's my speech. Stand aside, nobility. Nay, I do not only marvel where thou spendest thy time, but also how thou art accompanied. For though the catamile the more it is trodden on, the faster it grows. Yet, youth, the more it is wasted, the sooner it wears. That thou art my son, I have partly thy mother's words, partly my own opinion, but chiefly villainous trick of thine eye, and the foolish hanging of thy nether lip doth warrant me. If then thou art son to me, here lies the point. Why, being son to me, art thou so pointed at? There is a thing, Harry, which thou is often heard of and is known to many in our land by the name of pitch. This pitch, as ancient writers do report, doth defile, and so doth the company thou keepest. And yet, stay. There's a virtuous man whom I've often noted in thy company, but I know not his name.
Here it comes. What manner of man and it like, your majesty?
No, a good, portly man of faith, of a cheerful look, a pleasing eye, and a most noble carriage. Ah, now I remember me. His name is Volsa. If that man be loosely given, he deceiveth me. For Harry, I see virtue in his looks, keep him with, the rest banish. And now tell me thou naughty varlet, where hast thou been this past month?
Dost thou speak like a king? Do thou stand for me and I'll play my father.
Depose me? Well, if thou have it so gravely, so majestically in both word and manner, hang me up for a rabbit sucker or a poulter's out.
Well, here I am set.
And here I stand, judge my masters.
Now, Harry, whence come you?
Excellent. My noble lord from East Cheap.
The complaints I hear of thee are grievous.
Splud, my lord, they are false of faith.
Swear that. Swearest thou, ungracious boy. Henceforth, ne'er look on me. Thou art violently carried away from grace. There's a devil that haunts thee in the likeness of an old fat man. A ton of man is thy companion. Why dost thou accompany thyself thou, that trunk of fewness, that bolting hutch of beastliness, that swollen parcel of dropsies, that reverend vice, that grey iniquity, that father ruffian, that vanity in years? Wherein is he good, but to taste sack, and drink it? Wherein is he neat and clean, but to carve a capon, and eat it? Wherein is he cunning, but in craft? Wherein crafty, but in villainy? Wherein villainous, but in all things? Wherein worthy, but in nothing?
Oh, he's talking. I want your grace to take me with you. Whom means your grace, Curtain? Me.
That abominable misleader of youth, Falstaff, that white-bearded Satan.
My lord, the man I know.
I know thou dost.
But say no more harm in him than myself to say more than what I know. If sack and sugar be a fault, God help the wicked. If to be old and merry be a sin, then many an old host I know is done. If to be fat is to be hated, then Pharaoh's lean kind ought to be loved. No, my good lord, banish Plato, banish Bartol, banish poise, but for sweet Jack Falstaff. Aye, Jack Falstaff. Valiant Jack Falstaff. True Jack Falstaff. Banish him not, thy head is company. Oh. Banish him not, thy head is company. For banish plump Jack, and you banish all the world.
I do. I will.
Well met, friends. Thank thee both. So, as you saw in that, the young Prince Hal spends much of his time with the abominable drunk Falstaff. This is true English history. The man's name was not Falstaff, but there was such a knight. Now, this Prince Hal one day grows into Henry V, the most illustrious of our battle kings, the conqueror of France. The reason why your most gracious majesty is still known as Queen of England, Ireland, and France. That triple crown was Henry V's greatest achievement. Now, he could not have done that if he had not banished fat Falstaff, and had he not faced severe opposition. The French king, a mighty man at the head of a noble army, talks to his host before the deciding battle at Agincourt.